Sometimes, the world judges people by their faces. And sometimes, a person silently endures the cruelty of the entire world, just for the people they love. People laughed when they looked at her. Children became frightened of her appearance. Newspapers gave her a title that could break any woman's heart. The ugliest woman in the world. But no one ever tried to understand what was hidden behind that face. No one saw that behind every insult, a mother was silently breaking apart. A mother who only wanted her children to never sleep hungry. A simple but beautiful life. This story begins in England, where a little girl was born. Her name was Mary Ann Bevan. She was not only beautiful, but also kind-hearted. People said her smile was warm and comforting. She loved helping others. And from childhood, she lived a peaceful and ordinary life. As time passed, she met a man who truly loved her. The two eventually got married, and life slowly became beautiful. Small happy world. After marriage, Mary Ann's life completely changed. A small home, a loving husband, and later, their children. She loved her children deeply. Their home was filled with laughter. There were dreams. There was hope. And the future looked bright. Perhaps Mary Ann never imagined that one day, the same world would mock her face. Then slowly, strange changes began happening to her body. At first, nobody paid much attention. But with time, her face began changing. Her hands grew larger. Her voice became heavier. And her appearance no longer looked the same. Sometimes Mary Ann stood in front of the mirror thinking, "What is happening to me?" Later doctors discovered she suffered from acromegaly. a rare condition that changes the structure of bones and facial features. But during those times, there was little understanding of the illness, and almost no proper treatment. The way people looked at her, as her appearance changed, people's behavior changed too. The same people who once smiled at her now stared strangely. Children became scared of her. Some people laughed behind her back. Others whispered as she walked by. And every single day became more painful than the last. Yet despite everything, she still tried to smile in front of her children. The greatest tragedy. Then one day, her life took another cruel turn. Her husband died. And suddenly, she was left completely alone, with small children. No support. No income. No easy future. At night, she would stay awake watching her children sleep. And perhaps only one fear lived inside her heart. What if I cannot protect them? The beginning of poverty. Slowly, their financial situation became worse. Money disappeared. Food became scarce. Mary Ann searched desperately for work. She went from place to place. But everywhere she went, people looked at her face and rejected her. Nobody saw her hard work. Nobody saw her heart. People only saw her appearance. The advertisement. Then one day, she saw a strange newspaper advertisement. It said, "Wanted, the ugliest woman in the world." It was for a circus attraction. Most people would have been destroyed by those words. Some would cry. Others would walk away in anger. But Mary Ann thought of something else. She thought about her children. And then, she made her decision. A mother's sacrifice. She began working in the circus. People bought tickets just to stare at her. Some laughed. Some mocked her. Newspapers printed cruel photographs of her and called her the ugliest woman in the world. But every single time she stepped onto that stage, one thought remained inside her heart. My children will not sleep hungry tonight. She endured every insult, every laugh, every cruel stare, only for her children. A woman breaking inside. Perhaps people believed she was strong. But the truth was, every night she cried silently. She knew the world no longer saw her as a human being, only as a spectacle. Yet every morning, she still returned to the stage. Because a mother can endure unimaginable pain for her children. True beauty. The world saw her face, but never saw her sacrifice. People mocked her appearance, but never understood her love. Because true beauty is not found in a face. True beauty lives inside the heart. And perhaps Mary Ann was one of the most beautiful mothers in the world. Even today, history remembers her as the ugliest woman in the world. But perhaps history was unfair to her. Because behind that title was not an ugly woman. It was a mother. Mother who sacrificed her dignity, her comfort, and much of her life for one reason: her children. While the world laughed at her appearance, she silently endured every insult and every cruel stare. Not because she was weak, but because she was strong enough to carry that pain. So her children would never have to carry the pain of hunger. And maybe that is what true courage looks like. If you believe Mary Ann Bevan should not be remembered as the ugliest woman in the world, but as one of the bravest mothers in history, then this video deserves a like. And if you enjoy powerful, emotional, and true stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because the next story might be even more incredible. Until then, take care of yourself. And remember, true beauty is not found in a person's face. It is found in their love, sacrifice, and character. See you in the next video.